what I've noticed is that sometimes when you're in class, you're really easily distracted. Like you'll look out the window or you'll start talking in Spanish with Marcos a lot. And I was just curious what the deal is, like what triggers that behavior.
It's really nothing, nothing triggers that behavior. It's just that I'm not good at math, like I'm not good at math to be honest at all. So sometimes I just feel like giving up. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just giving up, not trying, But sometimes, yeah, I try. When I try, I'm there doing my thing.
Do you feel like when you do try that it's easier? Let me rephrase that. When you try and you feel successful, does it feel easier to keep your attention focused? Or, like, at what point do you start to zone out to the window? Is it when you feel like you failed at something?
Yeah.
Or, okay, so, like, during class, sometimes you'll feel like
Yeah.
you're failing?
And plus, because I know that I'm way behind, in my grade, so I just be like, well, I have abs, and if I try right now, it's not going to help it. If I do this, it's not going to help it. I'm going to have an F still, so. But it's all just me.
So, okay, so what I'm hearing is that it feels like you're kind of in a hole, like you're failing, and you don't feel like there's a way for you to be successful.
Yeah.
My concern is that when you are in class, that's the best time for us to help with some of your math issues, if you feel like you're not very good at math,
Mm-hmm.
which may or may not be true. I don't get that sense from you, just from, like, even your basic math facts. Like, you can repeat them without a problem. So my concern is that if you get distracted and start looking out the window, then that gap in your learning is continuing to grow.
I know, I do get distracted sometimes if I look out the window, like, really easy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but sometimes I look out the window and it's like I recall my whole life, like, in that moment, like, in that second.
Okay.
I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I be looking, especially because it's the last hour, the day, especially in come on, math. I just be like, wow, just look out the windows and, start thinking about the whole things I did during school. But I could, like, remember everything I did, like, in less than 2 seconds or distraction,
Okay. So, I guess what I'm curious about is, I feel like you understand my concern that it's probably not the best choice to get distracted and stare out the window or talk to Marcos, because then you're not focusing on the task at hand, which is
I think it's not
learning
even
some
about the talking, because I be in other classes, like, talking and still do my work.
math. Okay.
It's just that, I don't know, there's something about math, and it's like every year, I just don't want, other than not liking math, I know. I haven't even tried, actually. I haven't even tried, like, my hardest, because I'm, like, so confident that, that I'm not going to be good at it. Like, I never tried, so, well, I do try, but not that hard, I guess. So it makes me feel like, well, okay, give up, something like that.
Okay. So you don't like math, and you're not confident that you're any good at it. And you feel like sometimes you try, but just not your hardest, because you already feel like, well, it's a lost cause.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had me as a teacher before?
Yeah.
But that was when I was here before, right? Okay. I think that you're better at math than you believe, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just gotta focus and actually try it, actually try, like, in the rest of the classes, because in the rest of the class, the rest of my classes, I actually tried,
Mm-hmm.
Took my time reading what I have to do and, think, try.
do you think that there's any way that we could together get you to, together us or together anyone in the school can get you to maintain a focus in class so that you can give it the effort that you, so that you can actually try your hardest, like you said? Like, is there a way we can make sure you're focused?
I mean, I think you guys did a lot for me, you know. I think it's just me, you know. Like, sometimes I actually do just not want to do math because I don't like math, and I'm not good at math. I don't know anything about whatever we've been talking about. I mean, yeah, I'll probably know it at the moment, you know. It's like the next day I forget about it.
So you know it at the time, but then the next day you forget about it?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I have to, like, see, you know, examples, you know, somebody there, you know, tell me, okay, do it like this, you know. And then the next day I come to your class like, whoa, did we talk? I mean, I'll probably remember, yeah, this is what we did, you know, and all that stuff. But I won't remember how, like, to work out the problem, you know. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I just can't, you know. And with the rest of the classes, I'm good, you know. I actually remember some stuff. Or it's all in me, you know. It's me that has to change.
Well, part of it's you, but there's some things that we can do to help you with that. That's what we're here for, you know? Because there's certain things that are skills in life that you have to be taught how to do. Like focusing and learning ways to redirect yourself is one skill that a lot of people, adults included, don't have.
Right.
So these are things that we want to be able to teach and help grow. So it sounds like, let me kind of summarize what I'm understanding. My concern was that you would get distracted and look out the window and talk to Marcos, and then I would have difficulty getting you back with me in class, right? And you're saying that you kind of feel that's happening because you're feeling like you're not good at math, so there's no reason to really try?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're also feeling like when you do come to class, you just need like examples to keep reminding you and that sort of thing?
I don't know. It's weird because it's been going on for like ever.
What do you mean?
Since 9th grade.
What's it?
Like this, you know, the math problem.
Okay.
'Cause I believe I didn't have all of them good grades over there at the high school, you know, either. Well, in math at least, you know.
Okay.
And I always get this like a lot from all the teachers in math that I had. Hey, why don't you do nothing in my class? Why not? Why not this? And you know, I tell them I'm not good at it. Other than that, it's just like hard for me to like remember the skills or you know the technique, you know, to do everything. Like how to work out things and like the problems.
So do you think if you felt like you were being successful, it would be easier to maintain your focus?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that it helps you to review and things like that? So maybe what we can do is at the beginning of class, but you have to promise me, like, being here is a huge part of it, Alberto. Because if you miss, in math, if you miss a couple days, that's rough to make up, you know?
Yeah.
So if you're here, what I can do is at the beginning of class, either with everyone or just with you, I can kind of remind you what we did the day before and then get the ball rolling with that. And then you're kind of in the math zone for the day. Does that seem like an option? Because it sounds like you're feeling like review is helpful to you. It's okay?
Yeah, review.
Okay. Do you have any ideas how to keep your eyes off the window and off of Marcos and on me?
Mm-hmm.
Any other ideas?
Just stay focused, you know, actually try. Like I said, you know, it's really, you know, there's no distraction, you know, it's just me, you know. But I might try harder because I was looking at my grades, you know, and my grades are not looking good. I mean, all the rest of the classes aren't the big issue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I like the rest of my classes because I really like what I do in other classes, you know, the work. But when it comes to math, you know, it's the math, you know, I don't like math.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't like math. And I'm probably wrong because I use that as an excuse for not trying, you know, big time. I know I have to try, you know, because I believe that's the only way I'm gonna get better at it.
A lot of people.
It's not like I don't know. There's just like something about math, you know, all that solving, all that multiplication stuff like that, you know, solving problems, you know. Oh my God, like thinking too much about them in my head. It's too much. I feel like I'm gonna just pop. And with other classes, I just do my work. Like, I could think about it and just think, you know?
Okay.
Like, try to remember stuff, you know? Think, try, concentrate. And when it's with math, I don't know, something about math that...
Okay.
Like, right now, for the quiz, if you tell me to do the quiz, okay, you give me the quiz, right?
Mm-hmm.
I won't know nothing on the quiz. I won't. And that's just me being honest, I swear.
Do you think that's because you haven't been in class consistently, or because you don't know how to do it, or both?
Both. It's both, definitely both.
Okay. What kind of difference do you think being in class regularly would make?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get smart like that in math, but I think I would at least get the idea, you know, of doing things or how to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be here every day now. And actually try it.
I think that's very accurate. I think it's really true that being here, like, you might not ace it, you might not become like an engineer or a math pro overnight, but it's definitely going to help the situation.
Yep.
Which will definitely help you just maintain focus and confidence and stuff. So, how about this? I will start off with a couple examples for you every day, just as a review, so that you can stay on track and feel some success. Like, remember that, yep, I can do this. And then, if you get distracted, and you're just staring out the window, can we have like a trigger word that like brings you back, like apricot or something? Like if I'm like, hey Alberto, apricot, then you're like, oh, all right, yeah, I'm with you. Like, is there something I can say that'll get you back on track? Anything?
No.
No?
I'll just do it. I'll just focus.
Say, all I have to say is Alberto, focus?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, that sounds good. I can do that, no problem. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I don't want you to feel like it's you, or, you know, like maybe it's, you probably think like, oh, maybe he doesn't like me, or, I mean, I enjoy being in your class. And, you know, matter of fact, I do want to get good at math, you know, because like I said, this has been going on for a while. Yeah.
And the thing is I think you've got a lot of, and I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad you enjoy my class. And I think you would enjoy it more once you start feeling some more success. And the thing about you,
Right.
Alberto, is you've got some life experiences that I can draw on with math. If you're here, I can help you see how common it is for you to use. Like, it's everywhere. And you don't even think about it because it's so, like, quick in your brain. You use it so much that you're not even thinking you're using it.
Right.
And so if you can be here and I can keep like showing you those examples, you'll realize, yes, I actually am good at math.
Right.
I just don't realize it. Does that kind of make sense? We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
We'll look it up. Okay?
Yep.
All right.